Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. I am filling in for Tom Colucci, your relocation director, and I'm going to be talking about our relocation department. So if you do have any questions, please do feel free to chat in the box over here in your bottom right corner. You can ask anything along the way. If it's something that I don't know, I will go ahead and shoot Tom an email and get the questions answered for you. My name is Katrina DeBacco, and I'm the broker concierge for the company, so I help run a lot of our CBBC live classes, so I'm just really happy that you're here with us today. So let me go ahead and jump into our presentation. Alrighty, Coldwell Banker relocation. So as I just mentioned, Tom Colucci, who's actually down with the flu today. So Tom, we hope you're feeling well and you get better out there. Tom Colucci is our wonderful relocation director. Here is all of his contact information should you need to get in touch with him for any reason at all. You've got it right here. So it is, I say the best way to get in touch with him is going to be his cell phone, 617-312-4009. With relocation, there are a plethora of business opportunities that you can take part in through the entire network that we offer you here. So we've got affinity partners, we have our corporate partners, we have a broker-to-broker business opportunity for you to engage in, R&I, which is huge to help with any leads that you're looking for, and then obviously we're looking at sales leads as well. We do have 130,000 transactions that we close in 160 countries around the world, and that is through our Cardis network, which is what our relocation department is a part of. So amazing grasp and width in who you can connect with through our Cardis network. Lots of strength there. So a little bit about the Cardis broker network. Our company is a principal broker for Cardis. We are a performance-based network, so we're constantly having to be reevaluated on all of the work that we do. Perform all of the incoming and the outgoing referrals that are placed within our network. And then we also have domestic and international reach. So huge opportunity, whether you are, just working on your business here in the state, here in the United States, or what I wanted to say was, if you do have an interest in going global with anything, getting involved with our relocation department to help you increase that global business is a great way to get yourself out there as well. Some of our relocation management partners include some of these top companies that you see here. So I will just go through a few of some of these that are a little bit more recognizable. So lots of us know Lexicon Relocation, Mobility Services, Paragon. We have Altair, as well as TRC Global Solutions. So lots and lots of different management partners that we do work with. If you do not see a group up here, you are more than welcome to source out a group. So if you do know, anybody who is a part of another company that might be able to assist in this regard, please do talk to Tom Colucci. We're always looking to grow our management partner network. A few of the clients that we serve. Now here we have some big names that we do serve, not just here locally for Colorado, but across the nation as well. We do serve Pepsi. We have the TJX companies, Fidelity, Xerox, Exxon, Southwest Airlines, Wells Fargo, Farmers, Lockheed Martin. Lots of big clients that we do serve. So again, just really helping with that Coldwell Banker relocation recognition and name. Lots of higher up clientele that we are working with. So again, if there are clients out there that you are interested in getting, building a connection with, building a relationship, whether that means that you already have a connection in there, maybe it's a past colleague of yours, or maybe you came from a different company, that could really use the services of a Coldwell Banker relocation team. Please do let Tom know, just in regard to, growing out our management partner network. We're always looking to expand the different clients that we serve as well. In Colorado, 1,811 closings totaling, this is huge, but this is right over 5 million in volume and 16.4 million in GCI shared by 198 agents. So this stat is pulling off of our, I believe it's our 2015-2016 records. 198 agents are included in this with our relocation department. So to have, nearly 2,000 closings amongst just these 198 agents is entirely remarkable. Again, if you're looking for an additional way to grow your business, relocation is definitely a huge way to help you do that. So what does it take then to be a platinum agent, to be a part of this team? 2 outgoing referrals closed. Some of the CB connections, referral round. There's no other way to say that. Real estate is continually going to maintain its stature as being a relationship business. And the biggest way that it maintains this is through our referrals. So not just the referrals that you are continually asking your clients for, your friends, your family, but on a company level as well, it's the relocation referrals that really help increase market share here in Colorado, in the United States, and definitely around the world. But where it's really huge is going to be for you. So the beautiful thing is that when you get a relocation referral, you will work on you are paid out on the commission based on the referral agency agreement that we do have. Now, what ends up happening, though, for so many of us who are working those the relocation deals, the person that you worked with knows another person that you can help relocate. And so those are strictly your leads coming straight from you, and the opportunities there are endless. We've heard some remarkable stories of, one Coldwell Banker relocation deal coming through to somebody and it turning into seven other deals for this agent based off of this one relocation deal. So again, I can't harp enough how amazing the relocation department is. And I mean, we've got placement everywhere in the world if you do have anybody. So I do work with a lot of the new agents, and I do see that a lot of you newer folks are on this call as well. And I get asked a lot about a sphere of influence. Many of us are coming here not from Colorado. Lots of you are from Michigan, Florida, Texas, Minnesota, Ohio. So people coming in from all over the states into this beautiful state of Colorado. And one of the very first things that you have to do is get your sphere of influence all jotted down into a nice contact database for yourself. Now, a lot of people get stuck there because they think because they come from Minnesota, for example, they're not going to have anybody to include in that. And that is a myth. You absolutely do. Everybody that you have touched around the states. We have one woman, Carmen, if you're on the call today, hello. But we have Carmen who actually served in our military. Thanks for your service, Carmen. And she has contacts all over the United States. Now, what's amazing about that, especially on the military side, I mean, maintain those contacts, keep up to date with them, because regardless of where they are in the world and regardless of where you are in the world, you can help get them into a home, or you can help them find somebody who can help them locally. So, maintain these relationships out of state as well. It is always great to continue doing that and continue to market to them. Grab some of our relocation marketing material. You can find that within InTouch. If you go into the marketing center, there's a lot of relocation material for you to use. If you go into Express Docs, you're going to find a ton of relocation postcards and flyers. All of that stuff is great for you to continue using to promote yourself, in other states like I've been mentioning. So, let the opportunities and the possibilities be endless for you. What is an outgoing referral? Because we do have 2 types of outgoing referrals, or referrals, I should say. So an OGR. An outgoing referral is anyone who wants to buy or sell real estate anywhere that Coldwell Banker Residential Colorado does not have coverage. So these referrals can be placed through the Cardis Broker Network. That's who I was talking about a little bit earlier. And a great example of this is, let's say you have a client who is moving to Grand Junction. Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage Colorado, we do not have an office in Grand Junction. However, we do have people that you can refer to out in Grand Junction. So that would be considered an OGR, an outgoing referral. Should you be on a relocation team? I think I beat that one kind of down, explaining all of the benefits that you do have being on that relocation team. So do make sure, again, if it's something that you're interested in, make sure that you do speak with your managing broker to ask, to help them build out a plan so you can start working towards becoming a platinum agent with us. Coldwell Banker Nationwide Strength and Support. So Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage is a part of this, of our larger umbrella company called Relogy. So if you do see Relogy kind of sprinkled around throughout some of our forms and documents, Relogy is our parent company who's publicly traded now as of 2 years ago. So Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage, we do fall underneath the category of right here within brokerages, but we are a part of this huge organization here. So on the franchise side, we have other Coldwell Bankers who are non-residential brokerage. So we do have a lot of non-residential Coldwell Banker friends outside of our Colorado network. We've got Better Homes and Gardens, Century 21, Sotheby's, and of course Zip Realty, amongst others. Within our brokerages here, NRT is our direct parent company, and NRT is where Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage falls. So that is where we are all included within the NRT division of Relogy. Then over here we have our relocation arm, which is serviced by Cardis, and then of course we've got our settlement services, CRG, or your title companies. Sales leads. So again, kind of going back to those that contact database. Do you know anyone outside of real estate? Is that person a decision maker or someone who can create a connection? When I asked earlier, when I mentioned, talking about our management partners that we have a strong business relationship with, or the clients who we serve, if you do have those connections, with somebody in a type of company that you think would benefit from the services of the relocation department, this is definitely a lead that we can work with. So companies are not always aware that they need the assistance, and I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that we as business people assume is that, these other companies, Wells Fargo, for example, they must be taken care of. They're a huge company. Who am I to come in and tell them that they can use some assistance? Many times, more often than not, I would say, companies do not realize the service that they do have, and more so, I should say, the services that they don't have offered as a part of maybe some of their relocation packages that they offer their employees. So I've been involved in a few really great conversations, actually, with some business decision makers and other companies, and it's remarkable how much they don't know about their relocation package. So that's okay. I mean, you want to obviously be talking with somebody within the HR department there for that other company, but when you do get that educated person knowing about what their relocation packages offer their employees, it's remarkable. It's remarkable at how little, I should say, is given, and especially from my standpoint, knowing the strength that this relocation department offers and all of the things that we can do to offer to that company. So never think that a company is too small or too large to get involved with. And if you do know of anybody who has a company that you think might be, worth the while in building that relationship, you will directly earn commission dollars off of that business relationship. But that's something, if you'd like, please do contact Tom Colucci, because he'd love to have a meeting with that person. You can join the meeting, you cannot, totally up to you, but you do have Tom as your expert to sit in here. You don't feel like you need to go be the person to go out and represent the entire Coldwell Banker Relocation Department. We do have Tom who would love to take those types of meetings. So if you do know of anybody, please do get in touch with Tom. Lastly, we do have a relocation Facebook page for those of you who are interested in branding yourself and doing great work with social media. So please don't hesitate in getting involved on the social media. And I did talk a little bit about using a lot of the marketing material that you might be able to find, whether that's going to be in InTouch or in Express Docs, but you do have a ton of material that's available for you at your own discretion. that I think is a great opportunity as well to take advantage of the Coldwell Banker Relocation Facebook page. In addition to, I should say, the Coldwell Banker Relocation Facebook page. So on your own social media, you've got pieces within your marketing sections in InTouch, Express Docs, Core Fact that you can take advantage of. So you can get those PDFs, you can post them onto your social media pages, and then not only that, but then going back to the Coldwell Banker Relocation Facebook page, you can always take content off of that. Make sure that you're following that page to stay up to date with all of the wonderful information that's out there that the relocation team is putting out there. You can, again, share that to your own Facebook page, share that out to your own social media. There's lots of opportunities. You want to make sure that you always have enough material, enough thoughts, enough subject matter where you can continue being out there selling and helping people get into the homes of their dreams without you having to sit down and be a marketer. You didn't come in here to create material, to write, to be a writer, to be a blogger, anything like that. And that's why Coldwell Banker makes sure to make things easy for you on that end. So please do make sure that you are out there constantly. You're letting everybody know that no matter where they are in the world, you have a connection in New York, in Florida, wherever that might be, if it's outside of the country as well, because you are the person who can just help connect the dots and help make dreams come true, regardless of place. So thank you so much for joining our relocation presentation this morning. If you do have any questions, again, you had Tom Colucci's information in the very beginning of the presentation, and I will be sending out a follow-up immediately after I close out here today, and I will also be including Tom's information there. So again, thank you so very much for joining us today. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact myself or Tom, and I look forward to seeing you next time.